So, what did I say? Earth? Earth signs. What's going on with you? Let's see. I'm hearing that song, It's Magic. Give me a second. I just can't believe it's not so. Those are the rest of the lyrics. Okay, so there might be something coming up for you, Earth signs, that is a really nice, I want to say a surprise, but I don't know if it's really a surprise. I want to say surprise, though. But I feel like there's something coming up for Earth signs that it's really gonna, it's exciting. And I want to say it's honest. I don't even know why that's coming in, because it doesn't match up, you know, it's not. But I want to say it's hold on. It almost feels like you can't believe something's happening. It's exciting. You can't believe something's happening. Looking forward to something. It almost feels magical. Like this, whatever's going on with Earth signs, it feels sort of magical. I'm also hearing like fantastical. So when I use the word fantastical in any of my readings, it feels more like fairy tale. A wish come true. That's what it kind of feels like for Earth signs. Like something's, believe in the impossible. That's what I heard for Earth signs. Believe in the impossible. Okay. The Tower. Okay. Ooh, we're on to something. This is a very, like, kind of freakish card, or like a scary card. It can be, but it's not. Like, a lot of people think that this is scary. While you're going through this, it can seem scary, but it's not. Hold on. I'll explain. The Devil. Okay. Earth, Earth, Earth. Five of Swords. What the fuck? Okay, hold on. See, the Tower's a good... I'm also hearing remaining optimistic. Oh shit, here I go losing card. Okay, here we go. We're getting lighter. Oh, hell yeah. Hold on. It'll tie in. Earth, Earth, Earth. At first, I was like, uh-oh. This ain't matching up with what I was picking up. Yeah, there we go. Earth. There's an Earth card right there, the Hermit. It's at the bottom. So this will be like the main energy surrounding the Earth signs is Hermit, the Hermit mode. This is a Virgo card, which is Earth. But the Hermit is like going within, searching for enlightenment, looking for answers, not going outside of yourself for the answers, but going within. Oh, actually, Amber, this will be considered Capricorn because Capricorn is an Earth sign. So I'm just doing elements right now, like an element check-in, update, energy check. All right, so I shuffled it. God damn it. Where'd it go? The Virgo card, the Hermit. Don't even matter at this point. You already saw it, right? Shit. I shuffled it back into the deck. I didn't mean to do that. Alright, hold on. Damn it, I want to find it. Give me a second. 78 goddamn cards. And I shuffled it back in. Hold on. Hold on a second so I can find this card. Where are you? Because I wanted to show it to you too. I think the full moon in Libra had a lot to do, has a lot to do with the energy that's going on right now, of course. All the full moons do. But the reason why I say it is because to me it's really sticking out in this card. The moon, really illuminated. But the moon can illuminate circumstances. And it's like the hermit, the guy who's searching for answers. It's like he's going off on his own. And he's under the moon. The moon has all the answers. The moon will illuminate the answers if you take that time to go within and search for them, right? And I think this full moon in Libra that just passed has a lot to do with people taking a good look at themselves, doing some inner work. So earth signs, oh yeah, for sure. Hold on. Oh hell yeah. Okay, so the first two cards that I shuffled out was the Tower and the Devil. This is very toxic, okay? The Devil is very toxic energy. The Devil has to, but the Devil's also a Capricorn card. This also is Capricorn, so Earth again. This is very earthy. The Tower is more scorpionic, but the Devil is sort of like unhealthy addictions, unhealthy patterns. And addictions can be anything. See, a lot of people look at addictions like alcohol, drugs, sex, but there's more addictions than that. Some people can be addicted to dwelling on a thought. Some people can be addicted to the way that they think about something. You know, the cup half empty instead of half full. You know, less optimistic. And dwelling in something. Depression, this also stands for depression. It's just not a healthy card. But when you're stuck in the Devil energy, it almost feels like you're bound to that energy, like you can't break out of it. But then you have the Tower here. This is what makes this good, because even though this is a negative energy, you've got the Tower here. And if you look, it's like this is the foundation that's been built, right? It hasn't been healthy. It's been toxic with the Devil. But this is a very unhealthy, not a strong foundation. And when this foundation's time is up and you refuse to make the changes necessary to get out of the Devil energy, you see this lightning strike that's coming down and blowing the top off of this? This is Spirit coming in and stepping in and saying, okay, well, since you didn't want to get rid of this yourself or remove yourself from this, we're coming in to do it for you. And the only reason we're coming in to do it for you is because you need to stay on your true path. If you don't stay on your true path, oh, we'll let you go and play for a little while. You do have free will, but we need you to do your work. So if you're not going to take the lesson and learn the lesson, but there are more lessons that you need to do, more work that you need to do, then Spirit will come in and shake shit up. They'll definitely come in and shake shit up. It's usually because of something that happened here with the Devil that they'll come in. It's sort of like Spirit's like, okay, we hear the call. Let's come in and fix this, right? And so they'll bring the Tower down. This could be an epiphany. This can also be an epiphany, like when lightning strikes the top of the Tower. This is like the crown, like the head. This would be like the body, and then the top would be the head, where Spirit will come in and give you like an epiphany and sort of like obliterate everything that you thought in the past and change it and think about something in a new way, in a new light. And then you can rebuild from that and make a more solid foundation, create a more solid foundation. So as uncomfortable as it is for that Tower to fall, it's also necessary, especially to get out of this Devil energy, because then you also got the World that came out with this. There's cards in between, and I've got those right here, and I'll explain those. But you've also got the World. So once this comes down, right, you're ending a karmic cycle. The World is literally the end of a karmic cycle. All right. So then you've got the Five of Swords, the Four of Swords, and then the Three of Cups. So the Five of Swords You know, and it's funny because it's almost working backwards, because the 5 came out before the 4, right? So it's working backwards. So you've got the 5 of Swords where you're feeling defeated. You just feel defeated, but this is up in the mind. This is in the head. This is why the Tower strike is happening, because Spirit's like, okay, you need to get out of your head about this. It's time to get out of your head about this and recover. This is a resting place. This is recovery. Recovery from heartache, because heartache is the card right before, the 3 of Swords. In the 3 of Swords, you see 3 swords piercing the heart. Once you move past that heartbreak, that heartache, you move into the 4 of Swords where you can rest, right? And then you're ready for battle again. But because of the way the cards came out, the 5 came out before the 4, you battled. Then after your mental battle, then you can rest. This is a mental rest, all right? And so that's what's happening because of the Tower. But then you've got the World that came in, right, to end this shit, right? To end this, all this toxic shit. But, and that's what I mean about when the world gets, when the Tower gets rebuilt, it's a lot more stable. It's a lot more comfortable. And here you move out of this energy and into the 3 of Cups. This is emotional, because this is cups, water, anything that flows like water, liquid, that's emotion, you know, emotion flows. So that's water. And, but look at the top. You see in the Hermit card, sorry, where the hell did it go? In the Hermit, you've got the moon, 1 moon. Right? This is where you're going to get your guidance. You're off by yourself. You got 1 moon. You're going to do all this inner work. Bring that Tower down, do all this inner work, right? When it's all done and the cycle completes, look at the moon here. This moon, not only is this your moon, but you're able to bring more people back into your surroundings. And look, you've got 3 people here, and there's 3 people surrounding the moon, right? And you've got 3 cups. So now you're open. Now you're open and willing to allow emotion back in. Hey, Tashona, I'm not doing the signs. I'm doing the elements. So right now I'm on Earth. It's the only one I've done so far. I'll move on to Fire next. Well, I'll move on to the one that I'm being called to move on to next. And then we'll see. But when it's all done, I'll timestamp the elements. So Fire would be Sagittarius, okay? All right, so the 3 of Cups, this is a celebration. This is a gathering. This is coming together with people, and this feels good, all right? So this Libra full moon caused a Tower for you guys. It caused a Tower, meaning needing to disrupt a very toxic and unhealthy way of thinking. You're welcome, sweetie. In order, and as uncomfortable as that was, it's to bring in balance. It's to bring in, it's to put you back on your path, to put you back energetically, emotionally, energetically, even mentally. Hold on, I'm tripping over my words. I can't talk. But to bring your emotions and your mental state back into balance. All right, so that's what that's about, Earth signs. So yay, that's good. So I wanted to do this because I think it was last night or the night before that we had the Libra full moon, and the full moon will always bring in change, always. So the full moon is actually the end of the moon cycle before a new one starts, right? So the full moon is where you would do your work to get rid of things and people and all that are no longer good for you. In the new moon, that's when you do your manifesting and bringing in the things that more suited for you, okay? All right, so that was Earth. Let's see, who am I drawn to? Next. Who is it? I'll do Fire. All right, Fire. Let's go on. Let's see. Fire signs are Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. Those are the fire signs. So this is going to be for all of those signs. Let me relight this incense. when I'm in the house, I'll burn like 4 or 5 incense at a time. The heavy smoke clears the energy, and it also shifts the energy for me. The smell shifts the energy. And I tried doing that in the car, and I was like, whoa, it's too tight in here for 4 or 5 incense to be burning at one damn time. So, yeah, lesson learned. I don't do that anymore. All right, fire. Fire, fire, fire. What's going on with you? Oh, shit. No. Damn it. What the hell? Sorry. With the chain on my... It's caught. But I don't want to break it. But I want to use it. Let's see if I have another one. Oh, damn it. My pendulum is... Alright, hold on. I'll just use my amethyst. Alright, fire. I heard pumping the brakes. Hold up. Pump the brakes. Hold on. Slow your row. What is this about? Pump the brakes. Slow your row. Hold up. Feels like diving headfirst into something. But it's almost like your guides are like, whoa, hold on, hold on, hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. See, your energy is a little anxious. I feel anxious tapping into your energy. Like I want to stop moving around, and I don't want to sit still. Hold on. It's confusing. Give me a second. Dang. Ugh! I've never had one of these. It's freaking carbonated. I didn't know that. Yeah, I don't really fuck with carbonated shit. I don't like it. Every once in a while, if I'm thirsty and I don't have anything else, I'll drink carbonated something, but I don't like it. Alright. Fire. Really full of fire. You guys are full of fire. But it's like your guides want you to slow down. Let me just grab some cards and see if I can... Your energy, it's got me so anxious that it's hard to even get the message. It's hard to ground my energy because your energy is rowdy. Get me rowdy. Hold on. Damn, fire. What's going on? Can't even concentrate. What the fuck is going on with y'all? Yeah, you gotta pump the brakes on something. Hold on. Yep. Queen of Wands. That's fire right there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright, let's see what's at the bottom. 5 of Pentacles. Okay, got it. Alright, so the 5 of Pentacles. This card is about I mean, I'll tell you what the card is about, but that's not what I'm picking up on. The card is about, like, feeling left out in the cold. Feeling left out in the cold. Feeling like you don't have any support. Feeling like you're on your own. And see, we've got the church. It's a really big church. Or whatever kind of building you want to call it. But we'll call it a church. Because in most tarot cards, it's a church. We got the church. This is like charity. You know what I mean? Feeling left out. Feeling like you're not getting support. But again, you see that lightning strike? That's interesting. Did the Tower card come out? Hold on. I thought the Tower came out. It didn't. The World card did. But it still reminds me of the Tower card that you guys just saw. Because of the way the lightning is hitting the top of that building. Or it's threatening. Maybe it didn't quite hit it. But that's crazy. Look. And there's the Hermit. From the Hermit card. From like the Earth energy. Going off. Okay. Alright. So this was at the bottom of the deck. So this is the energy surrounding you, fire signs. This is what you need to do. Instead of focusing on, slow down, slow your roll. There it is. Okay. So instead of focusing on what went wrong and feeling left out and feeling like poverty or whatever it is, you need to go off, slow down, and go think about this. Because there's a reason that this is happening. Hold on. Yeah, it's the end of a cycle with the world. I'm hearing bad choices. Bad choices. And here you are, the Queen of Wands. Wands is fire energy. The Queen of Wands standing out in the reading. This is definitely about you. The Hanged Man in reverse. Well, the Hanged Man, he's not in reverse. He's hanging upside down. But the Hanged Man is the Hermit. After the Hermit goes off to seek enlightenment, there he is. He's hanging upside down to try to see things from a different perspective. That's what's being asked of you. That's what's being asked of you. Yeah. Yeah, look, guys. You've got the Six of Wands. More fire. But look at that head floating around in the bubble. You know what I mean? It's almost like... Oh, wait. This kind of feels karmic. It seems like trying to take off after making a bad decision. Like trying to move away from a bad decision. And avoid. Trying to avoid the Tower. I think, okay. I think this is really needing to recognize something that's gone on. Something that's gone on. You need to recognize that. Have a little bit more compassion for it with the King of Cups. There's emotion. Got the King of Cups and the Queen of Wands. This looks like a couple to me. That looks like a couple. Doesn't necessarily have to be, but that's what that looks like. And there was a lot of conflict. There was a lot of conflict because of choices that were made. There was a lot of conflict here. Right? And it's trying to move past that energy. Needing to move past that energy. But with the Six of Wands and the Hangman, it's almost like Spirit's asking you, like, if you want a victory in this, like if you want to feel better after this upheaval, after this battle, then you have to let things rest. Chill out. Let the cycle end. If you don't let this, oh yeah, if you don't let the cycle end, there's the threat with the Tower. There it is. Okay, so if this cycle does not get to end, whatever this cycle is, if this cycle does not come to an end and you don't take the necessary steps necessary to end the cycle, Spirit's going to come in and do it for you. And it's a lot more uncomfortable when they have to come in and do it. You have to end a cycle. Let me see if I can grab from a different deck. It's really important for you guys. Aries is really sticking out. Aries is really sticking out. Let me see, hold on. To the sea. Yeah, you gotta go off on your own. You gotta go off on your own. The reason you avoid it with the 7, shit, there it is, the 7 of Cups. Wow. Where'd it go? There it is. The energy's here. 2 different decks. One's a tarot deck, one's an oracle deck. Not even the same, right? You've got the 7 of Cups. This is water energy. Cups is emotion. Making appropriate emotional choices. Because if you go within, the answers will come to you clearly. You'll know. You'll be able to feel it. There won't be any confusion. When you're open to spirit, there's no confusion. And so you'll have to go off on your own to reach enlightenment or to search for answers, to go within to search for answers. When you go outside of yourself to search for answers, like asking this one's opinion, getting that one's opinion, more often than not, it's going to fuck you. Because people don't know what's best for you. Only you know what's best for you, right? And to the sea, there's another 7. Water energy. 7 of Cups to the sea. That's a 7 card, you see? And she's going off on her own. Going off to, like, and going within. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good at all. But if you're not willing to do this, then what could come next? It would just be worse. You're just creating more heartache and more pain for yourself. Hold on. Okay. So, where'd that 7 go? Where'd it go? Alright, so you got to the sea, right? Needing to work through these emotions. Needing to really... You can take your time. Look, there's no hurry. There's no motor on this boat. You know? She's just kind of drifting. And allowing the emotions, just like on the ocean with the waves, you know? The emotions are going to go like this. But allowing them to just flow. When you allow them to just flow and move away from what caused this, you go from 7 to 8. Happy, happy. So you gotta, yeah. And at the bottom here, you got a 52, another 7, mending. And, you know, obviously fixing what was broken. So, yeah. All right, Earth. That was an Earth. Fire. Some of you could be dealing with an Earth sign. All right, that was fire. Yeah, so, if you give yourself permission to move forward, to move forward, to move away from what's no longer emotionally fulfilling. See, because when you stay in something that's not emotionally fulfilling anymore, it just causes conflict and instability. And, you know, a lot of people are like, well, I gotta stay, I'm loyal to it and all that. Okay, all right. So you're loyal to the circumstance. But are you loyal to yourself? You know, how are you loyal to yourself? By staying loyal to a circumstance. It's run its course, you know? If something has run its course, it has just run its course. Let it go, Elsa. And allow the emotion to flow. Because if you don't, the Tower, Spirit will come in and say, okay, look, you're not on your divine path that we need you to be on. And if you don't want to remove yourself, we'll give you the chance to. But if you don't want to, we'll do it for you. And it's not going to be pretty. All right. So, it's fire and earth, water. Water. This incense. you heal a lot faster when you don't avoid going through the emotional, uncomfortable bullshit. And it is uncomfortable, there's no doubt about it. But you can't heal properly without allowing it. Alright. Water. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Hold on. I'm hearing that song from Whitney Houston, I Want to Dance with Somebody. I'm very connected to spirit through music. Alright, so I'm hearing that song, I Want to Dance with Somebody. Oh, you guys are really excited. I think water signs are really emotionally stable. Like, romantic. A lot of romantic. Never mind. A lot of romantic. Oh. Okay, let's keep this PG-13 spirit, please. Thank you. Really... God, why me? So I think a lot of water signs... I hate delivering these messages, but I think a lot of water signs are really, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. I think water signs, not all water signs, but a lot of water signs are really, like, it seems like their sexual energy is really heightened right now. Like, it's really heightened. So, for you that are coupled, have fun. For you that are not, sorry. Oh my God. You ain't getting none. But it has a lot to do with the sexual energy right now. It feels very romantic. Excuse me. It feels very romantic, water signs. And the Wheel of Fortune came out. It wanted to come out. It's a new cycle. Excuse me. Damn it. What the hell's that? God, does somebody not want me to talk? Shut me up. The moon, yeah, actually, because the moon is a hidden emotion. And then there's the Empress. Like somebody's trying to hide their emotions from an Empress. They're fighting it. Fucking fighting. Fighting it. Fighting it. Fighting their emotions for an Empress. And an Empress... Look, guys. Everybody's sexually attracted to the Empress. Everybody wants to have sex with the Empress, but not everybody gets to have sex with the Empress. So for somebody to be fighting that, why? And it's hidden. The emotions are hidden. Definitely hidden. We'll put those to the side. We need those. That's interesting. All right, water signs. Four of Wands. That's good. Page of Pentacles. It's an offer. King of Cups. I don't make this shit up. That's water right there. It's a water sign. That's a male. Three of Cups. So watery. Page of Cups. Five of Pentacles in reverse. That's good. All right, water. Six of... Okay. Ace of... Okay. 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 Tower came down. The tower came down. Ace of Cups. Boom, baby. There it is. What I say? What I said? What the fuck? The Wheel of Fortune did end up coming out. Yes, it did. Nice. All right. So, the tower came out in reverse. The tower came down. There was an upheaval. It came down. But it came down because something, again, was not built on a solid foundation. So, it brought a lot of burdens. Ten of Wands. There's a lot of burden with that. There's a lot of weight on your back. Heavy. Carrying a lot of heavy shit. Have great ideas. Have a bunch of ideas. Look at all the... Look at... He's got the antlers on his head all lit up. It's like... Look at every single one of those lights as a bright idea. Right? But he's worn out. He's so fucking worn out. Because... It's like he's got all these great ideas, but none of them came to fruition. And it's wearing on him. It's heavy on him. This is stuff that hasn't been released, and it's heavy on him. That's the weight. Five of Pentacles. That came out in reverse. Again, a tower. See? The tower's in that card. It's not the tower card, but it's in the card. Look, it's like this. All right, you see the church from far away, and you see the lightning threatening it. And this is the threat of the tower. The threat of that. But then you have the actual tower. So this is like a zoomed in image of this building, is what it looks like anyway. And the lightning strikes, bringing that tower down. So you go from, see the guy walking across the field, feeling all left out and shit. That came out in, what was it, the earth signs? It came out. Or I can't remember which one I did, where that was relevant. Where the hell's the card though? I just had it. I do this all the time, don't I? Alright. So Five of Pentacles, when it's in reverse, when the Five of Pentacles is in reverse, it's coming out of that state of feeling left out in the cold. But this was only possible because the tower came in and shook shit up. The spirit came in and shook shit up. We're still dealing with hidden emotions. And the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is like an inner conflict. It's a conflict. Somebody is... This is secret. Secret emotions. Secret, I love you, but I don't want to tell you. That's what that is. Okay. And, yeah. King of Cups, they're full of love. They exude love, but it's weighing on them. It's weighing on them. Alright, so, because the tower came down, because that's weighing on them, right? What? Sorry. There's so many cards. Oh, shit. Alright, well, somebody's getting their head out of their ass. Let's put it that way. Water signs. Somebody's getting their head out of their ass. We got the Six of Pentacles, right? This is a very balanced energy, the Six of Pentacles. See, with the Five of Pentacles, right, you've got somebody feeling left out. That's not balanced. There's no equal give and take. It's somebody's giving, and the other person's taking, and not giving back, right? Not putting back into it. And so the person's like, what the fuck? But the tower falls, right? The tower, the lightning strikes. The spirit's like, no, fuck that. You can't do that. That's not fair. and balance this shit out. So you go from the 5 of Pentacles, which was in reverse, coming out of that energy, moving into the 6 of Pentacles. This is a balanced energy. This is a card of like charity. So it's like the person that was standing outside of that church is now able to go inside of the church and get the help that they need. And this is like an equal give and take. And charity doesn't necessarily mean like giving to people who have less than. No, it's not like that. It's like charity of your own time, your own energy, giving that up for somebody else that you weren't giving it to before for whatever fucking reason you had, you know. But it's like changing your mind and seeing things differently, because you've had time to do that, time to reflect. So here comes the offer. Well, first, yeah, okay, we'll do that. And it's so cool. Here comes the offer. I got it mixed up. All right, that goes with that. This goes with this. All right, so here comes the offer. Here comes the Page of Pentacles, right? And you see them like with that pentacle up in the air. This page is on its way, and the Page of Cups. You've got, this is cool, sorry. You've got the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Cups, both on their way. This is to give the offer. This is to give their cup of love, right? And what came out with these two cards was the Ace of Cups, which is the cup that this page is holding, and the Ace of Pentacles, which is the pentacle that this page is holding. And these are both serious and solid offers, because the Ace came out with the page to magnify the offer. And once the offer is received, you get to start a whole brand new cycle and come together and celebrate with the Three of Cups. Whew, we got through that, water signs. So, and you know, this is just a quick update. It's not going to resonate for everybody. It's not. It's not. It's just an energy check, because the full moon had a really big impact on the way a lot of people look at things, like think about things, view things, feel things. The full moon will get you into your feelings and into your mind. It could be very uncomfortable around a full moon. You're more emotional at that time. It's almost like the universe is forcing you into like a place to like go within and think and process. So let's get a card. Damn it. A change in the wind. Yep. Change in the wind. Changing direction. It's almost like the tower that came down. It's like, this is what was left of it, right? This is what's left of the tower. Like, oh, I was able to salvage this from the building. But the zebra is taking it on its back and moving forward. Like, all right, I don't want to leave it all behind. Everything that I've learned, you know, don't want to leave it all behind. It's important. It's important. Because then lessons are not learned, right? If you forget about it. But I want to take this into a different direction, though. See, with this steeple, and I'll call it a steeple, because that's kind of what it is, right? Being carried on this zebra's back. It's almost like, and they have like one of those weather directional compass things on there. I don't know what it's called, but like on the roof to help guide them. It's almost like they're taking this tower with them to remember the, like they're taking the steeple with them to like remember what happened with the tower. Like if you don't listen to your guides, if you don't listen to your inner self, your inner compass, then the lightning will strike that tower. So it's almost like taking that knowledge with you, with what's left from wherever it is that the lightning struck, right? Taking this with you, salvaging that, and taking that with you as like a lesson learned. Not only that, but this is like knowledge. I also want to say planting seeds. Because of the way like all the leaves are like falling off, like blowing away from it. Do you see it? Those are going to land somewhere and they're going to seed. And new things are going to grow. But that wouldn't have been possible if the change wasn't made. This is also opening up your heart. There's a lot of green in this card. Green represents the heart chakra. And even though your crown chakra is where information comes in from, a lot of people, when they're doing their, like a lot of people who start going through like a spiritual awakening and stuff, they'll only focus on the chakras that will get them connected to spirit to get the answers. Like a lot of people are like, I just want to focus on my third eye, you know, and like that's it. Just the third eye and the crown. I don't give a fuck about the rest. But you have to care about the rest. You have to. Because yes, these are important, but they all work together. So if your heart, if you've been hurt, one of the most important chakras to me, besides the root chakra, is the heart chakra. And the reason is because if that's closed off, you won't get any answers from spirit. Nothing. You'll get nothing. Everything on this planet, whether you believe it or not, everything on this planet flows through love. Everything flows through love, either the lack of it or the abundance of it. And it's evidence all around you. There's evidence of that, right? When there's a lack of love, you can even see it in neighborhoods, you know? You just see it. It's all around you. But people are so closed off that they don't... I don't know. See, I absorb everything. I take everything in. I'll spend hours looking at a blade of grass. You know what I mean? I study everything. And so, if the heart is closed off, you don't receive the guidance that you need. And I think that's part of the epiphany. I think that's part of the epiphany. Yeah. So, anyway, guys, that's that. One last element. What are we on? What did we do? We did water, fire, earth, air. We're on air. All right, air signs. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So I hope that made sense anyway. All right, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, air. I keep hearing that song, Talking to the Moon, trying to get to you. It might be really emotional for air signs right now. Oh, air signs, come on. I hear you. Oh, stop it. Fuck. This energy's heavy. I need to regroup. Hold on. I'm so sensitive to energy. It's making me want to cry. I don't want to cry. Air signs. This is heavy. I think there's a lot of air signs that need to feel love. They don't feel love. They don't feel love. Talking to the moon. Alright, so it's like spending a lot of time alone in reflection. talking to the moon, it almost feels like, oh, feels like a lot of air signs are like, and I'm hearing the word finally, like finally looking towards the universe, to spirit, whatever, for answers. Because whatever's going on emotionally, it's almost like you can't take it anymore. It's like something has to give. Three cards came out. Okay, hold on. Damn it, don't make me fucking cry. What did I say? That song came out, Talking to the Moon. We got the moon card. It's emotional. Got the Empress. Again, the moon and the Empress. Y'all are really getting me. Got the Five of Cups. The Knight of Swords. This energy's heavy. Give me a second. And the Star card. The Five of Cups is sadness, loss, and regret. Then we've got the Star card, which is about wishes. But look, she's pouring those cups out. She's pouring the cups out. I heard love don't live here no more. That's what I heard. And then we've got the Knight of Swords. God damn. Y'all are killing me. Hold on. I don't want you to see my face. I don't want to see. Oh, fuck. Okay, so the Knight of Swords is fast communication. This is somebody rushing in. This is a lot of times with the Knight and the Page, it's online activity. It could be like computerized or electronic communication, whether it's over the phone or text or email, whatever, social media, it doesn't matter. But it almost feels like, because what it feels like is that there is this sadness because of this. Alright, I don't know where it got.
And they keep their lawn neat, and they even donated money to the park.
Fuck? Sorry, my YouTube. Now, this is also, hold on. Alright. I don't know where that cut off, but usually when the energy gets intense, it fucks with my electronics. So I apologize. Usually, like, if I get upset, the energy, it'll start fucking with the electronics. Alright, so what I was saying, now that I've regrouped, is that there's a lot of sadness surrounding this energy. There's a lot of sadness, a lot of isolation, there's a lot of regret. It even looks like the star, the woman, is like looking off into the universe like, what the fuck? Why are these two cups spilled out? Right? It's because the tower had to come down. Tower had to come down. You've got the moon, the hidden emotions, for the Empress. And because of that, the cups are spilled out. And it's very sad. Alright, hold on. I'm sorry. Dropped the whole damn deck. Alright, here. Sorry about that cutoff. Right after I pull these, I'm gonna end it anyway. That was heavy. I can see why air went last. I need air before I die. Right. That was tough. That was intense. Alright, air signs. It's not gonna resonate for all air signs, like I said. All that glitters isn't gold. The masks. Seeing things for what they are. Round and round. This cycle's not finished. There's a 7 and another 7. 7, 7. Might be seeing a lot of 7s. Synchronicity with 7s. Actually, it's 346. 3 and 4 are 7. So round and round. Round and round in the head. Swirling thoughts over this. Up in the head far too fucking long. In between worlds. Like standing on the fence. Like literally standing there. What do I do? Do I do this? Do I do that? Do I go back to that? Do I go towards that? This is like a transitional period. For air signs, it's a transition. It could be a physical, emotional, whatever. It's a transition. Changing. Moving from one thing into another. Moving from the thing that was dark and murky into something that's better. So there's this in-between. That in-between place is where the difficulty comes in, because this is where you're coming from, so it's a little bit lighter than where you were, but you're still on the precipice of that change, so it's still a little uncomfortable until you move into this, into at the bottom, co-create, and I think co-create means like co-create with people. But I think it also means co-creating with the universe. Yep, unfinished symphony. There's unfinished business. Definitely air. Music may be really important. Yeah, something's not finished. Something hasn't fully closed out. Unfinished business. Shit. Feeling it and from like that in between. You're in that feeling. This is very emotional for air signs right now. Okay, but you're coming out of it. You're coming out of it. There's a lot of change happening right now, especially with all the 5s, 555. Oh. There's a lot of change happening right now. Look, past, future, there and now, here and now. This is the card. This is sort of like the in-between. You got the past here, you've got the future here. And it's almost like you need to be in the present while you're going through this transition. Don't worry about the past, don't worry about the future. Focus on right now and allowing whatever emotions need to flow, let them flow. Once they flow, don't dwell there, don't sit in it, let it go. Just let it flow. And the more you can do that, the more doors will open. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. And then after that, get to work. Alright guys, so I hope this was useful. I hope you enjoyed it. I will go back in and timestamp the elements And I'll see you next time. All right, take care. Bye.